Atefoni I have for me mobile kwa baba DIASPORA TV program by friend solution hour. And I am 11th of April 2021. Yabehe the way forward. Oh my Ghana and the topic I have been discussing on. Oh my Ghana after 64 years, what is the way forward? And then your short message to the president and his government. And the topic I had a discussion. I don't know. Omano anyan fie adusiana adusiana that is 64 years. You ever heard the way forward? Then you need the coso ni pakunkum omano mo it's like say bibia enkoye almost say bibia enkoye. Now you're gonna near a mreason say also no ya do akwanche ya do so solution. E won near maybe hu the all free say wo hu solution no you bring it out. Then na ya discussion na ya pay higher solution hour. Ye near term wa ha na yen come no nya adwene. The mum no bia ka na adwene. A open forum in a bedin common no peer than a solution aba maybe I ever taking here all the sectors are young name coming from infrastructure, innovation, training, unemployment, sustainability, industrialization, you name it. Galamsey, we'll talk about Galamsey also today. Also we have an expert also here at the university in Germany who also help us to talk to educate us a little bit about the Galamsey and also solution because we're a sanitation expert, we're gonna near our sanitation expert doctor Germany or not and also watch me briefly about solution to the Galamsey issues now. And today I open forum. Yene Didikano, Yene Mr. Patterson, Ebekasa, now I didn't a bear 1-on-1. Now you need to communicate in the drew say, the Biahumanu Tumu, maybe Ahumanatum. Bia so abemunu bia che na dwene because o man yi nyina ya dia se bi onya kufu ado na pam fon ko ade ene na jo ma ama na NDC for dia ye nyina ya part of mine no tie nyina ye ntimi afa solution ama na o man say ya da bia me kan say egu ye nyina ya chi so da me ka say Nigeria for isi o muntimi nkofie bi odi interessant say criminality is not dawson so crime not dawson to the sense say e wo say uko Nigeria kwa na o say individuals no obi a for bodyguard na utia ne ka anya sa you don't know when they are going to attack you. And you know, ama omo esuro so mutina ama bibiri efiri ha kwa arumu akoto asase ne ade o Ghana. Nti ya hwe ne yiye ne ya hwe a saa na Ghana so ba ye ne ye tie akwantu mu no, emom de be victims. So ye no na tie ma menu mienu, I was say yitime boy ho ban na at least the solution e fi say ye wo no, ye nka ngum from mamu keke ye beka say de be ya na mo betime afiri mu aba. Na de sakra ya aba de kina no so why wadwen so baba na obeko fie dia kina no kofi anu bo say why secure bo say bibia e de na kwa no etina me no mienu ye beto ato adwe no ha ya hwe Ghana after 64 years what is the way forward ntino tell maka no subject na say sector wonim say wo hu nim dia bia no you can bring it out na ye nyina no ya bobo hu na ye hu dia ye be kwa akosie Benjamin Amoa e wo so Jombo pastor so Ben akwa about the way from US Worcester there are kwaba and that even him say I sector and also betimi am my ho yi kakra menim say forestry commission now your forestry commissioner of Ghana also no ubetimi so dia nim dia ubetimi wo no ene akwanche any solution also wo no ubetimi dia ba ye nyina yesua de ne ya solution to o my Ghana problems ye ka say o my Ghana problems ye kan na ye nwie da but ye point bi ya beka penifo no so o mutie no se na emunim no se penifo tie de bia no o mo to betie no mu afọ mu adwene na afie no papa hu no mu afa no mo so e de aboa o man no enti men kan kwa chi be twa me ho mitimi no aba na e de dwumadie no ahyehye so me am de dwumadie ho chia me ye frame chairman boss afọ ba wu ase na emunim no DIASPORA TV program e friend solution hour e na wo hwe ye no ye twa ho aba na e de dwumadie no ahyase ya
Sawa kwantuom na wakoduru fie na wonya baabi na eya pa me kanfo ni Valvi Guest House amaw eye Kumase Kwadaso Estate near Christ Apostolic University and Kwadaso Market womo jacuzzi papa bi omo swimming pool a obetimi adwodwo ho ni Valvi Guest House se wonya ahoho bi na opa baabi papa nso amomada efa ne light adundum de menwene ho kora omo sora 24/7 a air juma na air condition so e twagu me kanfo ni Vavi guest house amount fra wo mo ewo ahomatrofo iso 0547819823 anase 0263928181 so wa monone a na wo de Ghana code na ahye ni mu at Nivavi. You are not just received, but welcome as part of the royal family. Nivavi Guest House. Me dad
You alone. I'm on.
Sawa kwantium na wakoduru fie na wunya baabi na eya pa me kanfo Nivavi Guest House amount eye Kumase kwada so estate.
Watch Solution Hour every Sunday 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on DIASPORA TV. The man on the seat, Chairman Bonsafu Bewa. Solution Hour, solutions to every problem. Watch Solution Hour every Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on DIASPORA.
For the here for back to studio. Send me kind of DIASPORA TV and I want program my friend Solution Hour. We are looking for solutions. I am Omaya Ghana, Yentimi and Koyanim. Yanya in 64 years. Still I know. Yanko forward. We are rather going backwards. Now up to me no me no. Send American Debiano say, Yabaya who bibi, Yabaka who bibi, Yaba Bruchin, Yabe who difference idea, a dear and a yahu, a dear advice, a bemomo, a dear and your fees over ya betting me a war, mino. Nah, yes, you're qua, your home auntie me uncle Chirian. Says a beya, say a bebonco cranimewa, now Yabaka no man, I say, now if you to hold my son and enquiry kunkum day, I feel to Wabrewa, near Besu Munafino, Yadoko, ya rituals. They'll say to me to one among your honey, my young honey, money, and if you hide there. And yet it grew us at time, me no yanka. Nah, ye may be akachi. You know, Tina, I was here say your bread meet me, you know. Nah, yes, I may come and question producer the video about community about to her, am I yashe? You know, I'm motivated, am I yahuno, and come on, ye be an idea, ye be to me. Aka. The producer, my video, no, young.
Sa enosam no ya de hyase every mu ankasa politicians ne moso e basa yankwato aba sa monnam enoso ana we kotwa wogan ana we kotwa nantwie na we gina amusieye na we gina ha na we gina ha na we gina ha etiaye a country of rituals etibaabi a oman ekwai mebisa mo MPP for Yaman penny anyone away you want say, enti niemu and a Ghana yanamu. Sikanibre ebekum on my Ghana. A free penny for so, Adibasim of Frasso, the Noa na ye wing. A same way, and you are area and ever. On mine, abofra only 20 years. Ejitumsa or kwako kum obi akwajisikano. Onyangubo we mobo. Babia on my Ghana. Ana kufuado memwache o woman no baabi akwakoduro nie lefire he etu wo ya TV station wura wo sori a wakotena asori dem wo da nyame ase so aye yie amo bi TV station mo contribution ani asamo asi o ka so ano sikani bre bone ani yete ho ani aye hypocrites asam no ba na yesi ye nyina aye ka bi so ye boa ye ne ankase hyehyem e de yedi sa adwuma ye Ebaya day ana nkwara totofe wa ete se entumi nsore se wo mo kofo mu nua abofra e de akwa akwaji sikadro under 20 years ebetumi akwachi abofra ade dua abonitirim ade block abonitirim akuno atutu form ade no ahye ho se anwumre ye beba ne ya betwitwa ne ya yini pass wow.
Okay. Ye tie de Pastor Esiama e ka kire no se wo ka no che shu che yaman no sikanibre ene hypocrisy ena e di yaman ne nya e se ya yesikanibre no a ba TV so aba ba bia ma che se ba bia na me se osuma akwada akra so nkoto aduane mrewa o ma no 10 cedis a obeto aduane ne nam na 8 cedis no di 2 cedis a share no botom oba na o ma no sika fine wa ma no sika akra na odi kan ya 2 cedis na dia share no botom and that is Ghana for you ya no na adidi mu ama ne o TV so a sikanibre se ne opene ne kan no sikanibre na aya ade a jinsem ati minu ya no mo ya bebo the next video na ni nyina no yesua ne ma free mu ansana afi ye wi a ya frɛ Mr. Patterson na ye no edituma no
controversial but very important. CDD, Afrobarometer report, all of that. They are always citing the police as being amongst the most corrupt. How come? Is it true?
The point is that what is corruption? We have to posit the corruption in the right context. Is it the giving of money?
Or the taking of money?
Or taking of money. That is an infinitesimal aspect of corruption. What about nepotism? What about favoritism? What about patronage? What about clanism? For instance, now, I've seen your people. A policeman arrests TV3 car. They call me. Oh, Commander, we've been arrested though. Why? Oh, we don't have insurance, we don't have road royalty. I said, let me talk to the boy. Oh, Cobra. Oh, they are my people, leave them. Is that not corruption? People going from maybe CDD, you know somebody, you want your son to be recruited. You go and see somebody because you are a professor. They say, oh, bro, bring him. He's recruited. Without going through the merits, without going through sun in the sun, he's recruited. And so many other things. So what kind of methodology? What was their point of reference? And that's my problem. And between me and you, if now we go and interview people at the harbor alone, they will have who is more corrupt there.
Exactly.
When we go and interview teachers or people who want to be admitted, JSS, you know who is more corrupt. But you know, police, among all the works, police, we are the interface between the law and the public. Is that right? Mm-hmm. And they see us more. Policemen are always on the road. And even the police corruption they're talking about is only on the roads. The MTU, which we have accepted that is bad. Mm-hmm. But who gives them the money? Quite apart from that, traditionally, culturally, our system endorses corruption. Look at all our proverbs. On searching your da honor tafre, and Ibo kutrim, o searching your da, o searching your da this on sayem, diabatabu and itrekana, a senator Mampoko, no one says on them, will be Padia Kokotoka and Yana bro. Are these not corrupt proverbs? Therefore, we have to look at our own culture. Mm-hmm. So saying that police is corrupt is so easy. Because these are the people you see outside. Who else do you see outside? Mm-hmm. And let's also look at the quantum. One man's corruption can dupe the country for about $10 million.
Can kill thousands of people.
Yes. And police corruption, one city. So is it the quantum or the numbers? And is it because we are always on the... So I have a problem with the CDD, Afrobarometer, because the sample size, the context in which corruption is defined should also be made to us. So that we look at nepotism, patronage, and all those things, join them together, combine them with the money collection, and let's see who is corrupt.
Controversial, but very important.
Yeah, that Kofi Boachias said they also for the Amayen or about corruption. Say corruption, no, and the process for they are corrupt politicians, individuals, or manumo, everybody. Say they can make and say I could across man so go to be an emrewa or bar no so or the be action bottom. Into the corruption, no, a fra or money in Nara ama te say e was say ye so ano dia na was say you hunu say ye wa adwuma ye pa so say nipa ba kokora corruption it me bo man nti no e was say you hunu say na ye be ya ye be tutu ye na yie na corruption no so no e betime so abafo me oni ma bebre o wa e was say ye ka e o bebre am say ye my last video no producer na fe ye wi a ye ntro adwuma de so.
My God, look, see this bridge? I don't know if you can call it a bridge, but man, I love home. This right here. Oh my God, look at this. Nice.
Okay, that is a bridge, yeah. Go for a faso. Your bridge, and go for a faso we are. Who could hear to can and amso. Anytime be a bit to me a bogo. That is Ghana for you. The tria sika, two sika. Your bridge, ya car, any nipa and amso. Look at this. Now, on my way, the air mechanic say a bit to me out to be a. In a moment, na young can once. Sans say, who could do two be a beer to no. I quite the equal to no, and no namsno or contract with Jessica. As Jessica and the idea the coin the other day. You may know me, no, yesterday. Say, you can't once them. There is a man here, maybe it me as son. Producer, yes. Now we are going to the main topic. Say, Ghana after 64 years. What is the way forward? And your short message to the president and his government. We have today one-on-one with Mr. Patterson Berko. If you remember Mr. Patterson Berko, you have a friend about studio. Now, why did you find home on one casa profession any day? That we are a feed all my no, you know, Eddie Jumano. You did Jumano drew baby, baby telephone at him. Now, Obi also to me, Abam, Ama, Edna, Edding Como, Ama, Ayakama. And come and a yedi, or my Ghana, and why you in a yedinano. Yefa, your barber train and actually 2 kwan, there be no difference. Today and a one a day and a few say, Mrs. Sanoa, you bet me a year, a more man, acronym. We are not talking about complaints, we are talking about solutions. We are looking for solutions. It means so the officer a yes solution. We have more solutions than penny for net to me. Now the home officer almost choose to the ball manner, a be ye, almost choose to the poor man. I'm to me. Until you have a friend, Mr. Patterson. Now, about or introduce no, now, you know, the old man and also yet, you know. Hello, Mr. Patterson.
Hello, Nana Baria. Nyamiada Robo, Mompaibo.
And there, the amount the whole platform, no. Now, the will be our to boss and watch it, and memo, and my yet to me, as you be a free moon, Yadia. Yedi can be down where the one casa baby out here, baby of through background, the opera can be an son who we are, or the solution. And so for this topic, and also Abba. It is you.
Okay, made out the brain, and back for Bawia, and a producer, say, and Matomosa Afremi, say, remember come on.
Hello? Hello? I'm sorry, the volume not cut you. Mr. Patterson, sorry, the volume not cut you. But I try to produce a better, say, or better, and Yano, Amano. And then you can make us a tackle all sectors. I finish at Tionka. Okay, Twaso.
Participate when you be a me fee say Belgium do na enemy ye pa o man say been previous o ma che e wo ho no ko France for so enemy ara any other European countries e ba ya che say be adusua ya na de e be pie ha na ya be kamu Belgium me che ho an kakra fine e ma say wo hwa Ghana Welfare Association Mr. Bawia che obeda no many president a metoso mienu chairman metoso mienu the odi kan yati isaku no na ye friend no Aziz no oye Ghana ba oye biaba bi o Antwerp ho ono ne first president that ye pa no a oda eku na no nachi na me betiki over eti be cheye efi se mo amu behu eti no me didi mo sign babaye the president
and I'm telling and telling be me problem no. La no ana akate. Aye.
oh okay Antwerp Wara, that was the Federation of the African associations. And, I think I held that position for almost 3-4 years. After that, I was appointed as the education personnel by the Flemish government. I was Antwerp, while representing the African Federation. Yeah, now I said, I may coordinate all the Yakuakua war Flemish ho and Potamu na Emma local government no also so. Enumu na me di be pie o English man yimu ha. Aha so be ba no said ya country no dey start here na me dey addition start e ba ha. It be study University of Westminster and also Holland they has say the last course my graduate was in tourism with business. Now I had a mindset. Say be we na ka be samba ba Belgium ho. Na yetimi akọ yanim ko na ye person ka yetimi promote your mind Ghana no. Ema no edru pempen so bi. Ya ene ye na ifi say ye nya no ho. Enti no ewie ye no beside me appointments wa ha. Yeah, I've lectured in 2 colleges here. Actually beside the security supervisor or Standard Chartered Bank. Yeah, and also a Holland here. And me born to fan amame abeka aha Britain, London. Yeah, make no fee SCC, I don't know. And today is a whole brief story, I would say a presentation about participating back.
Okay, that participating akwaba about DIASPORA TV. Sene yakano. And then na edu jumano 1-on-1. Now we want to talk about Omano Sene Medical Akano Dodo. There are so many things things there's more room for improvement. Now we want to talk about infrastructure, innovation, training, unemployment, stability, industrialization, sanitation, and a lot. The person who baby are would be free. Omano Sanya Winim no ya Ganani, Nasanya Okan, what you cool any Mosua Butriha, na day and day out to Winim the air call my mono. Hefana would the best here free, Omano, the way forward. As Ghana as it is now, what is the way forward? At the end, I was saying, for sectors bear the FEC to me tackle what are the solutions of which the bitumen at the aquarium, about your ETO.
Yeah, Mr. Baby, I'm a brave. If you said, "Did come and share what you phone in a chair Antwerp for Belgium, a tear phone in other France, all over Europe, will be a watching the Ghana phone in a chair will be a now if we may sign a more Professor Ken Atifa on any Joyce Abaso. Last week, Saturday, inaugurated Ahwenepa FM, and also Ewo Gaso. Yeah, it was opened by the Minister of Information, Pon Kroma, and other ministers. Said they said the tries to broaden the media space. Ewo Ghana no na said Kadumami Kebi no yetimi akoswa hye mu enkuran. Meba wo mabaso nti yenkoso na yenso yemo dawru ema wo mu na omu dwumadi a omu die bia no enkoyie. Why have I chosen to acknowledge the Professor Atifa here? Because one of the personalities was sacrificing a lot for our mother Ghana by his selfless attitude and behavior. My main straight away said, question no ubisa no say Ghana and yet did in fear adusia enan 64 years. Now said when me be adwene dia me pese the program no ye intellectualizing it too much. Na say be ye be kan say ye be kan ama na reflect to obi bia o ye Ghana ni na o so otimi abam no so akere nadwene ye ka say oman koso ani improve dia na eni say oman timi ka say oman etumpon oman konanim na temamufuo enso say bibia ye si apini ana ye nwiwi da bia ye dia answer ye bosobo na afei na ye nkankro na ye ko ne ye ko de sen na so wo behwe pa na wo yakane yi a tabia no ye mfam free the grassroots no na ya tiase ahunu ye sunsanso yi no de ma ye ti ye ti ene nia ye ko because before say dwumadie bia nipa de besi woni so ya unnim na hyase na unnim ba bia ekowie no ya na ede kakra na yesunsanso no meta bia metas na me reflect ya your problems are you started from the time of independence. The time of independence, why? Because this idea is that you see a tear who dear who found the free abrofono and semino. Yan timemu no for no Ghana for nano ya dear wase. And no and the cofa CPP independence now. UP or say independence later. Matebe any CPP for a buy. And na for who did na ye no na ye nyin koma Senegal fo. Ye je adia ma ye nyan kasa ye ho. Eti na ye je no ye je to trace or to chart a common destination. Say ye nim ba bia ye je na ka ye ni ahwe ni nyina no ya koko. Na akoye se be enkola agro bia ye di ni school. Ye fa a very long rope. Ni achemu edu gina ha benkum edu gina di fire se montwe. They pull the others over. And it's exactly the scenario I'm person describe say yeah, you know, the situation no ebe ye. Yenya is independence no. Now, Kwame Nkrumah enya the bigger support. Eti owini e di fahudie ema Kwame. Ya the man wie ye no. He just sat down and said there have to be a direction. But my personal assertion, after sabi minimum abedri no, the one idea was there was never a national total reconciliation of the country. I was anti-chemuna ebayen. And me know because I'm free says I've been president, we number to me so. And only pull him down syndrome now and up to a net generation after generation. You're experiencing or man. Because Nkrumah Bay and Nkrumah Chate a direction for Ghana. We call something the 15-year development plan of Kwame Nkrumah. And when you talk about the development plan of Nkrumah, it was not only for Nkrumah, it was for the nation. Now, again, here certain or maybe an development plan. Now, you can't want them because we are be predecessors. Senior Santi Baku Fuchi. Eti wo sabi wadwene ya edawtrim. Meso me wo madwena edametrim. They say you see na you free Antwerp, you go Paris ya. Obi beka se me fa Brussels. Na ma wo makofa Luxembourg. Onamu ho ba ko pie Paris. Obi so be fa se o me go straight na me fa Ghent. Me fa Kortrijk. Na me see Lille. Me see Paris say ya. But at the end of the day, destination na ya ko ni na ya ko, we are going to Paris. Now, your problem no. The moment ya ko baby back on. Nanti ase ni anya adwuma ema ye no wo no Paris ho na ye ko but odi ato ho se baby bia na nka obi mechu so amefa bia no se china because enkwa na ye dia se china mini ho a do ba be si mana bia no ba bia madru bia na me ka ye na ho na so to aso free ho because your destination in Paris se me ko fa Luxembourg kra na and here you say, was I done a near Babedru Antwerp? As I started journey no from there because I'm halfway through Ebia go fa no wade. But I say wutu aso na ko onim because ye botan say you could do Paris. So what you say France for every year be 1st of January. Now no omu race be a different no. Paris Dakar race. They set up in Paris. They are all going to Dakar. That is the final destination. It's exactly scenario na me person me chat it we. Until we be any pana bedru bia we know where we are going. Now a basic and next 64 years I mean no say as a proper Ghanaian, would you sit down and boldly beat your chest and say your direction here kwana? Why? Because we have had a divergent directions. So Ujema, the development planner and Kroma de Baye, no division, you two not by pet and you can't even able to ye. Because me and the buy and some better one. You better accuse me crack as ah. Now the oil and ya, then you're not to be true, no be true, say. It is a give was starting ya no ye piano. I was saying bogu completely. Now me if you're not started all over. Now me have a media. Now the no odi in fear bear in sia and nine enum ayeni no it become wastes. No have a share as you. And you know me Tracy say a bit much as ye and that sabin chimana abano. They don't understand the real problems of Ghana. They came to inherit what they have come to inherit. And their understanding is limited to what they are seeing. And that is the main issue. Yen no sabi produce ayako yenim kakra. Ghana nya no fa hu die sat na niswa. Ye hu kakra pa niswa. Oman no ehu do ni hu puntuo. Wo ya bofra se die kwa na ye di wura wo mu. Eti ade bia wo ye bia no was in Ghana first. Ghana first. Because that amafo to me e ka bibi say enkroma peso kra sabi ono papa kra te okra na papa no suru. Ono ofa no to a ono susuru. Wa kra no susuru no because oye de anya bia na anhwa wa report no. That was the patriotism na the order of the day. But gradually no we killed everything. If I may jump straight away to our modern wars problems here atwa so free hwa besi said ye mene wo kasa ya the development of omabia no said ye odi kan no de edi kan no infrastructural base, the infrastructural base ya omano ewo the innovational trainings omano put in place, the industrialization and creation of jobs, and also no omano what me up to akwemu. These are the channels and yet to me the main answer the cultural base is there and none of the along the line it come to support niema kakra mabubo dia wode ato akwemu na wode develop eco because ya soria e da bia yesi Ghana ye wo minerals bibia ye wo gold ye wo bauxite ye wo timber ye wo bibia enso ahia ye. But let me put it straight forward and clearly. So despite the tons of gold that you ever Ghana ho, any mineral, any resources which cannot be converted into a finished product is basically useless. I will say it, yes, sir. You will gold, the whole Ghana, because if you are saying now we are gold, was asking, I don't gold. Now, won't me extract gold no? Now, won't convert it into any finished product. Catch me say, and I'm Busa will say, gold on any abua. Sabi we feature no difference between. There's no difference. Ediasi yure mo a. Sabi yete Ghana ye ko ye do ye fu. Ni akọ bubia na to fom. Na ya hye, ye se ye hye, ni apam. Ni adua ye nua ba ye fi se ye hia na ebedie. But that dua na ye bukoto ye no. The same dua no could have been converted into something useful. Ebi ni dey work at timber locks. Ye table ye kwada atro so. Your friend say your furniture. to name but a few. So the person made my and they say the moment that you enter me and convert your mineral resources or your resources in general into finished usable products, we have nothing. Na se utna ho na obi mom eba different wunsem. Oh, na se dua de o kwhye de keke. Na kwhye ni fama me. Na me ma 1 pound, 10 pound. O say let me kwhye de me 10 pound price any fa so wo so. Ade me kwhye de keke. So the 10 pound has come to serve very big amount for you. The person takes a lot from you, no I convert it. And the same person come to sell variety of nema. What convert it sell no ayama 10 pounds no to the same diakrona no. Or better nema who do ama could do 1,000 pounds. Ama why was it? So where are you going? Okay. Now who ye no, who say nipa no. E dey be race and I will bet me sabi aben no. You cannot. And those are the visioner. If you say, I won't attribute that to only Nkrumah. Some of the leaders came and they saw and said, say, if you are sabi, the best way to do is to say, you have to tap into knowledge from other resources, other people. And then, sorry, Ghana, you have your before your politicians. We compare Malaysia, Indonesia, and Japan, and maybe I chemu no more to say, let's say.
I'm saying, I'll break it kakra. I'm saying, the best amana alfano amana abamo. I'm saying, Kasaka kra, a baby la natun na I'm for to me abamo.
Not as a society, no so the people we sent outside, most of them end up staying in where they were sent to learn a trade and come back home. And nothing now to me say, if the top engineers were America, scientists, doctors, most of them are Ghanaians, Nigerians, Africans. You come to UK here, and the same. These people have put up a strategy. They say, be skilled immigration. Who say what we prepare, but you know, be a hobby who, massa. I just say what who cross skill that would be. Now the skill now, kayen kosuyani and famrano. Do we take them back home now? No, and this all have a reason. Now nyamkopon ema yet ya say oboni person is session. And he say, o ma yenyansa mu odu. Opia wo nyansa e woni trim, but nyansa no wan fa mu table so ama yansa obia nyina nko sesa ne pe eti ade bia ni wa wiase nipa wo ya ebi kwansi da anase the solution any ho. But I think that was the test the test and amege wu asase so the main cause back no say ye man meye go, I've given you wisdom, I've hidden the wisdom on this earth, go find it. But we are now as who are what say the hidden talent in Amedema. Did you find it? And how did you utilize it? You become the lazy chap. And I think that those are the people who go to concern them. Because you turn up to do near maybe and you get punished for that. And you know, idea friend learning there, training and learning, innovations. Looking for new things. These are the things now who say, and you know, acquire Babeka say, your Ghana education system, no, say, I didn't mind all those years, no, were bogus. Because at the end of the day, what was coming out of it? Is this the chew, pour, and forget system that we wanted?
I know I'm say I can't say because of the Zoom, you know, the break kakra no. Tia for mo fanche na Sa na ya ne kono. Say Zoom no there most of the time they hold them on a break it, then we start.
Niem hwemu ye dom sukoyie niem ye hunu se ye koyanim eno ne betumi ayedai
Mr. Patrice Otianka. Hello? Mr. Patrice Otianka. I'm the network no. And I air break here. Fidi chunk. Other network na one article. Oh, there be CC and Etiako to the to Asoma Yakaka.
ade a friend on sabi adusua hu won faso papa na nyame me fi se buta ba ko ode o ma ye ba asase so eni se o ma obi anyansa na nyansa ode ma ye no ode abesi asase so ena ode abegu asase so enkonam bia ko na nyansa me dia ma on ko de kofa ne fa ye bi adwuma bi papa bi e fa hye manimonyam eti no wa hunu wo de no wo ba ye na wa me pesa nyansa no na wa hunu adwuma afa anya hwe no you become a failure and a failure to God as well. And if there's any punishable outcome of it, and any be anyway, I've never been there, but that's one of my beliefs. 80% me try say addition idea be emu odu because as of mine no yen puntio ani yen ko ani mu nyina no na egina yenim die eso na your system no any sabi wantwi na yen nyina no yen pull towards the same direction into no yenim die for no kra na sabi edu be kwa na ko ba ko nyim die bi na de ba be boa oman no omu kwa ba bia de ne kwa yero be hunu aka ho na fa so anka ye benya wo no ho no na wakọ kasa oman so na omumomu na ye de edi ne ho emfa so na ye de yeah
Okay, fine. It is ultimate cardia nature say the opus of which say yani ya ba be jenim die no o se pe kwan ya fa so betimi dia kofi ne dia koboa right so
the na me try be sin ne say me kan si so dua preko pese ye e wo say wo ye corner ye koboa that was is true simple and simple cut no nga eye sa na etie na your system no ya ye ama ababa dane say nipa no nimdie no kra wanya no ontumi nko bibi si ni kwa na bibi hye no so ma ontumi nko mfa nko boa se nia ewo se nka wo de ko ekoko boa develop free tete no ababesi ende but bi ntwa ntia ne se bia bewa ne ayi di yenhwamo ya sesi ya no yentimi enkro no number 1 the very fabric cause of our society, moral cause of our society, have been touched. So what is and then abnormal not have turned to be normal in our society. Adibia yesi biano and sabi you see a country edurabia emu nesunsanso but ebie ni paswani wote fa kwa yesi wote wade so mpanyifo ne kan ye beto ye wotu kwan ya woni ko bie eti wo na wukoko hunu se ba bia ne yetie no na ye hunu se beti bia foforo bi e wo ho e chan de yachimu yi na wo ose oba na obesesa no ne ya ma ne kwan pa ni ba no be se adwane akosa ati bia na onu wakonya nimdie bi se eno na ye no mu because the person in Ghana no in his comfort zone no office is the best but it's not. It enuna edrage ye nimdiefo ya omuntimi ntina omanu mu na omu emmoa na yentimi enye ma bi ntum entimi yedai ensesa omanu as a whole because na sanye man American is say American will not come from above ye nipa ena wo say ye dis anhyeso no ehye yen na ye ma ye ti ase say ye direction ye akun say na me de that rope pulling no example no we all have to channel our resources to pull towards the same direction. Anything that will come to add to the pulling of that direction, is what we have to encourage. And no one see some now you pull to the same direction. But if you can't beat him, join him, then we are at a doom.
Let's just say, you don't know how you circle. But also, Mr. Patterson to me, you don't know how you circle. Am I way by no beshas party way by no beshas my penny way by no beshas way by no beshas there be answer your focus no say you train my bar for forever. But a barbecue a barbecue that is always the same.
Exactly. It's a politicizing bibia e wo ban mu. Ya politicizing bibia wo o man mu say ya. Say ya me to a me ne wo ekai no. E na make sure say na hyase.
I don't know network no am say and anymore be high kakra. To cut this short, I'm say the working na patriotic. Them say Mr. Patterson Bessa Abaso. A tea for near for higher Gaspora TV program, my friend solution hour. And I'm say, aqua kakra, aqua different level, and I need pan air 101. Now I am a tea for near her former show more album. I'm say before so Bessa Abaso, no, my main share or more, more edu to my kakra near Bessa frame, Mr. Patterson Amanaba. Benjamin Amua, I say watching you from Worcester, America. Ben, you are welcome. Jack Pastor John Bo has also just in cars. I say good evening. I'm watching you from Maxim. Joyce Akwaba. Gina Posh, I say good evening to you all. Bepa, I say I'm watching Gaspora from Holland. You are welcome, Master. Hamilton Shaw, I say hello. Ajay Rex, I say Chairman, good work. Keep it up. A free, I say Chairman. What I believe is the DNA of entire black race was changed during slavery. Okay, that's it, Mr. Free. There be out the auto bomb. Apology, was a nice program. Keep it up. Thank you. Cabra also was a bad production team with good materials. Bravo. Okay, yes, that was say. With bad production team. Okay, Thomas Polos. Thomas Oposuhine, Akunta say good afternoon. Akunta, one you are doing a great job. God bless you. God bless you too, Akunta. You are welcome. Arepokuya, all the way from Ghent. Hey, Alomo Akwaba. I say good evening to everyone. Alomo, good evening to you too. Yeah, Akwaba, so our Gaspora TV. Kabra also bought back bill. I say platform. I say Gaspora TV platform educates and inform the public what is prevailing in the system. Yeah, that is good. And okay, yeah, no. Ghanaians abroad are waiting to hear from our pastors' contribution on the program. Oh, okay. That's all for 1 year. Over to you. Just appear could be also well done. Hey, Masa Akwaba. Kabro Subo Timbio, Hamilton Kwe, Hamilton Kwati, and Asura Junior, and also our program. Also, I say good work, Chairman. So you are welcome. Hamilton, I say nepotism, tribalism, religion, and this lack of understanding toward favoritism, it was a sword us back to develop and involve after 64 years. Yes, or also Eddie out there, man. Mr. Patterson, Pacho, Kosoka Kramae. Na OBM about 5 minutes. Now summer up, now, you know, Economoso, Brana, Yan Fasican session also, and twas tomorrow by 8 you. Hello? Mr. Patterson, Tianka. Producer, I'm the Lano, on your anti Yanka. When I try to nurse, I want to Yankana on fire and enough, you know. Mimi lines, no ma a T4 at a sorrow, Embramu, na amount for MIA. Yeah, almost who knows what my the background, you know, about Ghana, baby, it's free. Hello? Pachawaba? Okay. I feel to us my.
Yeah. Pachawaba. Yeah. It means Mr. Bavia, the America chrono, Omano, Obiagitum, Sub baby, after 64 years, Bianca Yadun, Kayadu, a cheap papa. Nya Eddie Kain, Yami Pesa me boboso. My imagine some person may tackle the very core issues of our problems. Nya Eddie Kain, so Uha area see my woe in Nana, or might be anywhere. What me a free developing stage. Now what to develop stage and now middle income stage. Yeah, sabi ya disua mumpono. Ne nkasa ya odi egu ne mai eya ne niema no enya ono ane kasa. Very, very important. Because sabi yankwala ene ye nyina ye wo school ni ehunu bi. Ye brofu ka ene ye brofu sua ye mathematics niema ye disua wo school ni ade. Na very problematic emaye. Akoda no ko obi ko wura school dem pe on kasa bio because there's so on ka brofu. Brofu no so wotwe a ema. O pie school no o bon school no free school dem wo pe na no kate. Eso ebi na o hidden talent bi e wo ho anka kora no betimi aye den. Ayusu atimi abeboa oman no. But akashe because system no man kwan ama wantimi aye dey excel. The ekwan e wo se of aso excel. Eti no eno se edi ehwambo because eduro bi a me twene ho ya na me ntiase because yes ya independence ya ti ya fa ahodie dia na me fi say ya ho ya time aso ya ho boa aso say ya di ya fa ahodie na ya nia ya tma abu ya nia ya konta ya fa koba bia na nia ya tina ya edi so na nya se me je fa ahodie na ba bia me pesa me je fa ahodie ndi e maje baby a me pese me hia bi free won nchen de na me de me ho abehye wase na wa manipulate aka them se koda sorry na fa ahudie no was it total independence and now say we became puppets of those regimes, which to me has been a very problematic issue. Eti e massa be yempuntu no enkwani mu kese. I know say enna me no kase kwa no it has become a debate in Ghana and we are still going nowhere. Ya disuamu ene ya official kasa ya kan o man. Oh, Tambiano, we pick and choose. We tend to embrace democracy. So do also can be. But I told the make the maka from time immemorial. Maka, I'm a believer in democracy. But I told the me to make a place a majority decision at times is wrong. I am wrong. Because why am I saying that? Because the man on the street sees what he sees. And now wuna utisti anani muna wuno muna munim nia ekopim but me never want me who is how. But a typical example. British Brexit here eba ye ewokroma said the real intellectuals and the real politicians majority they were against the exit, the Brexit, they were against it. But the man on the street look at what was affecting him or her on the street. I can say, oh, there had been a total invasion of Europeans in UK. And you know, meanwhile, some no can say no, no. So Europeans are back home and say, Union Ghana for But and a common phenomenon, and that's how the party now I can say Monko. Every time we pick and choose. Baby, you say you had your young quarter to say independence, your freedom, and yet now you're not in the baby. I call ya kuto. Now ya kope bibi or renew also we go and kuto and then get it, and the Bonino still imposes on us. So this type of double standard, now you did Timus say all simply because we do not want to move away from our comfort zones. And a typical African way, said ye pay no, and that will continue to haunt us. That
is in short, All my actors say language barrier, bro, focus on Stella, you timid, right?
I mean,
independence na ya no e ma sa na ma nti no ama acquire theory and practically said the nka was say no because yes I have theoretical independence and practical independence. Okay, let's go to the next one here.
Okay. Yeah, can be to say development of a nation. The basic assets or maybe here to develop infrastructure. You can say infrastructure. Sabi nya adan ko yakwan number 1. Yeah, recreational centers. Adan ya sabi ya creative for offices, accommodation for staff, a very wide and big.
Assign a dear Shamobio, and any line on say, and age my own crowd. And you know, you call break bar, you better bit to me, I know, say, you heard us say, or say, you're fun on your Zoom, the free one, you better bit to me, because say, my communication, and course any ever say, econo, and mother biano, say, a delay, a while cut, and say, I have you, heard any idea, you be Zoom the free. There in the picture to so na yafa atwase se ne be ya be ma adwumade no atimi akwa wano amaye psa say the time na adwuma no se ne boni no it a participate patch out yenga am say producer go so producers no egu so yes patch out to aso baye na la no am say high adwene say hwe na yeko break ba na be high adwene am say the picture no beto so mom na yafa no direct because na kate na by kate na by him say Zoom no this way. Into your when you better picture no better so. Now I have afras here. Them say I don't know why the network is doing it this way. Into no question.
Because you've been your resources are you're canning now. They are all completely scattered across the country. And now, in previous, and a champion who ubetimi charter those resources, say, mining, timber, all the infrastructure and resources, or say all the resources that the country possesses, need to be reached. I was said, deeper, eduma. Now, what the about baby, ubetimi convert those resources, amana atimi the finished product that we need. But in paper, we tend to neglect accessibility to all those areas. So yet the answer say we only focus at the way I'm here. E kwa bi amene na mateche mi na me na mkoko fa na me kofa mi wi a mawie na ya ja no se de na etie na enfo koso bia ma area na se be previous ye kofa ade no efiri ye no. But you say charity begins at home. So o chechiri wo man na baby na kokofa sa resource the free. That should be the basis of where the development should start. Number 1. That is where you should start. And at the same time, Krano, those areas, besides the resources extracted from there, those areas could turn even to be an attraction area to suit tourism. Yeah, and some extra benefit from that particular area. Because the type of forest that Europe is completely different from Africa. When we talk about rainforest, typical rainforest, Africa. So if the person go to Africa, and yet they won't be waha pay and walk up near Watiha, no one be that. Maybe I won't inform me, TV so, people, and no person on that physical contact in local city. Yet, Ghana, some school for do a big now. Now, yet me organize students say, young gold mines or Boise gold mines, those popular mines, Young share say, I did you can't buy me a fast to gold, Now, it me a year, ever doing the tibia aya at Tianoso. But yeah, then you ask yourself, is that a gold town? Is that it? They've all become death trap cities, completely neglected. But as someone said, San Krono ne Omana Kuma. Omana Kuma ne San Krono. Because they say, if your heart is stripped, as someone say, you will not be woo. It's your Omana Kuma, na Honda Unya Dinifi. No one sees you, Hono. Now we say, my Jishi, my baby, the better children. Media Quaco Chichi Kumase. Now, yeah, air course what you want to answer, and as I'm a Chihuahua only Padiana. They will come.
I'm sorry. You be trying home about a commercial break. Now, your bar, your best friend, your name is a Paris in Baby in 2-3 minutes. Your bar, now, if you know, your friend in your beer, and also, or your doctor. Now, and also, what my issue about Galamsey, and also, I'll be dedicated. Now, if you know, your beer line, I'm at here for so about. The producer, my young child, meeting you know, Yemra. DIASPORA TV and I want top program I have friend solution hour and I want and that topic I did too just as a Ghana after 64 years. What is the way forward? Yeah, so at the end of the bit me a free moon and I put to bear and a bit in the amount of my penny and I buy for Ama or my no at me accordingly. Tianano at the Yedi Hong Kong. I have read the bit me a free moon. I'm saying you better call commercial breakup. Yaba, you better find Mr. Patterson by me to me no me and Sabi. Na yama obi atso abam na fe no atiefo so abam nyanya ye din komona de obi e hunu nimde obi a no ana say sector obi a betimi aka ho asem bia na educated public na watimi educate ye na ye de atue honfo na mampanimfo ne mpanimfo eti so atumi afemu aba ama abo o mana mana kodan anti producer mza.
Watch Solution Hour every Sunday 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on DIASPORA TV, the man on the seat, Chairman Bonsafu Bewa. Solution Hour, solutions to every problem.
Quantum, now what could Rufie, now we never been pa. Me kamfu ni Valvi guest house amount. Eye Kumase Kwadaso Estate near Christ Apostolic University and Kwadaso Market. Wamu jacuzzi papebi, omu swimming pool. Ubetimi out to Joe, ni Valvi guest house. So when ya hobi, na ope baby papa so amomada. That's on the light edundum dia. Men you know who cry. Omu soda 24/7 air juma na air condition so chegu me kamfu ni Valvi guest house amount. Frawomo ewo ahomatrofo iso 0547819823 and I say 0263928181. So wamononia na with the Ghana code na ashe ni mu at Nivavi. You are not just received, but welcome as part of the royal family. Nivavi Guest House. May Dr. Jomel.
You alone, I'm on.
Sawa Quantum, now what could Rufie, now we never been pa. Me kamfu ni Valvi guest house amount. Eye Kumase Kwadaso Estate near Christ Apostolic University and Kwadaso Market. Wamu jacuzzi papebi, omu swimming pool. Ubetimi out to Joe, ni Valvi guest house. So when ya hobi, na ope baby papa so amomada. That's on the light edundum dia. Men you know who cry. Omu soda 24/7 air juma na air condition so chegu. Me kamfu ni Valvi guest house amount. Frawomo ewo ahomatrofo iso 0547819823 and I say 0263928181. So wamononia now with the Ghana code na ashe ni mu at Nivavi. You are not just received, but welcome as part of the royal family. Nivavi Guest House. May Dr. Jomel.
You alone, I'm on.
wo akwantuom na wakoduru fie na wonya baabi na ɛyɛ paa mekamfo Nivavi Guest House amount ɛyɛ Kumase Kwadaso Estate near Christ Apostolic University and Kwadaso Market wɔmo wɔ jacuzzi papa bi ɔmo wɔ swimming pool a wobɛtumi adwodwo ho Nivavi Guest House sɛ wonya ahohoɔ bi na wopɛ baabi papa nso amomada ɛfa ne light adundum deɛ mɛnwene ho kora ɔmo wɔ solar 24/7 a ɛyɛ adwuma
Achefo ne ayefo yasa ebebio. Say Mr. Patricia amaye huno the language problem no. And here wamaye the background of mine no from Kwame Nkrumah time, which is 64 years na yakono. Wamaye the background no. Wamaye infrastructure so. So obobo no tofa be meeting num na afie no afre obi no no so abeto aso na afie na chiefo so atumi abo. Mr. Patricia otemenka. Okay, but obobo no tofa maye meeting num na fe ya ma for some rem na nkomo no omo so entie di omo so e o mai
okay yeah going forward as a typical Ghanaian yeah sabi me do me mind nia meka say yes sabi achia na emui na encourage this also yeni akuna biara obi o Ghana emanumu ene a obi o abrochire biara na asa mano ni bia ese wo hyase na wunya edo pasronko ema oman no yesi se be osi achi nya oda e ho na wotafre untimi nkofa obi de enye wo de I know most of the countries ayaba they have adopted this afa almost our second home but sebe bia dan suo mo cha nane denchem etino yenya odosronko ema ye man no if we can develop that sense of patriotism ewo man no a se memanti na enyaminti ebeboa yen na yenya the politicization of ade bia na nka eni kwase bia ekodane politics na ya ye nyina politics no emwa yen ema enkoyanim na sebe ankona mbi a wo ye Ghana ba etiminya innovative ideas bi no de ba yen tare na chi na yen pia ne to yesi de oya de apa na ye pia ne to man fru bia pa na ontimi enye man enko nanim na sabi omani nyina enya so emfa so anya hwe no etu pon na tu hwe a yen chiri man nyina so ebenya enwuma no bia aye because yesi sabi inside da ho kwa enye hwe no bonsam emano adwuma ye eti adwuma bone so ntse kro no eti misre sa Ghana fo yen koso da se no yenya edo ema o man no yenya especially the youngsters of more diaspora has say no we should understand say the country belongs to yenyina say de na o ka no a training sahodo a yenya ne ha ene ade no we should set up bringing those innovative ideas as groups on our own krana ya yama ne kwa bonte na ehyen a gozo bi no awaka che obeka che ne yonko se fa wonsem pakodo ya se fa wonsem fu ne kodo if we are exposing good ventures innovative ideas things along the line it could be embraced by any government be a successful government be o bia it can be embraced na uyatimi asoma ma yenyina na pia akọ the same direction who say ampa omano yenyina ye dia ampa. But the crop of leadership, as you say, you walk on man, I don't blame them, any individual, because inheritance, they are number two, and one on us where they or Namsuno, a son crop. And we need a very strong hand to revolutionize the whole system. I'm not talking about physical revolution. Say, Yankofa to Yankofa, there be no Satam, a chum, but a moral revolution. And as a Ghanaian, ye here. Near who said, the idea said, assume a sin, sir, ye be near the show, sir. And was said, oh, Shaswama or mine. Now, one Shasuma won't woman. And no, Ebebwa, Amaya, ye approach to your new man in another day, at me, Ama Yakoyanim. And you may be brave, Yakwan tre, ya, ye get it or manimu. Ninano, I was saying, I think, near getting who say, or mine. Echina ubeko edimpa yesene ahunya na panifo kai no that is where the problem is the culture doctor no all that were wrong tend to be accepted to be wrong or say correct no and no na edi ehwamo kese nana mesrewara se sabi ekwanye beye wo Ghana ho a nipa na wudi anim no ehye wo hunu se ubete wo se free ho no ekwan no ewo wura me dia hye obi nsa unipa no wo ewo wura ye ntra ho ma ne nsei emetutu empoto ansan ya sa ko shasa sa ko bokase ko ye de foforo na eno last week we show program bi a obi di sonye na ebu nsuo na ye ko ye nim anase na ye ba ye chi but we can still do it. Ghanaians may Ghana form matu dream see African Jews. Why? Because there's no corner of the globe. Ya me feel say okwa wonu Ghana ni. E na be hu ya no so ni boni mu. But ne papam say intellectuality. Number one, everywhere you go, you see a Ghanaian excelling somewhere around the globe. And that is our pride. And that is a gift. Beside the resources now, you can't man no. There was a time I have said it, and I said it on your platform. And maybe now you were calling for Nkabom, say, oh, yeah, Momo Daniel invest in Ghana. The investments we are continuing, we are doing it. Yeah, investing. I'm not against it. We still have to go and do it. But we need that political forum, platform here. We can mobilize it from here and go and champion that change and never tell me what they will know unto the Ghanaians there. Now, etimi ewura society ni mu. Na etimi nya setting up ha. Me feel say it will start from somewhere. Because in the first place, they kind of make a we need first, it have to start with the very moral change of a Ghanaian society. The very fabrics of our society, have been touched.
Question obise yen petition ema oma penino and I say enko parliament no mun stop borrowing because omu borrowing no na ema omu etimi etoto ne ema asawra isan say wonim say omani ni sika kro obetimi akobobosia na say o kan circle no di kan kan we ba na obobosia we ba na obobosia we ba na obobosia nti ofi say etimi eya petition e de parliament yetimi force omu stop borrowing ni dia and the omudu many better man, so not the Kuta and Omotimia protected public person. Now, if your man or the air be a free mobia and on me about home by Amma because only that's all be our baby, the one who ye. You know, you don't say, now, I feel no, young quiet.
That petition now, who can nana in theory sound very well, but it would not be different from the previous petitions they are submitted to government. It will not be any different. Remember, example, look at Roper. How many years in here you're passing into law in Ghana? You're passing, the parliament passed it, and then we know Tikromano, yet DIASPORA, Otaba. Maybe some part Otaba. Okay. Our house. I mean, as I make can't see Ghana need be a OTM media soon. But why is it not working? Then let me just say, a very good study, but ain't me a different petition beer. A bit change sabi near Abba Echem, Ama Enipa, Dudwana, via champion, near Yetimia, Pima, Manakoranim, near Fisek. I was a year, Juma. A year, no cross at your but your system means at a certain point in time, it's still going to be blocked somewhere along the line. They will come and chant all these long legislative issues and then make it an American. So, on my so tumpon, me on my tumpon or my Ninkan chrono reflected into the pocket of the man on the street. That is where I said, my tumpon. Uber Chrome has said, no, sabi, a Fanta ni Coca-Cola, and your luxury, a Mesca for Kwama. Sabi, Uber Tracker ma, and say we are PhD holder, and as we are managing director and one what like him. And then sabi me factor Juma me ko josa me pekada so far as I'm here Juma na me jebu so me akatua no ya ba ma me bi na metuaka. That is a middle income society. Things are reflecting into the very lowest level of society. But a man no de enya bia no o man timam bia nya so faso bi. Mo no so ne hoto no. Na ye de na ye ka no no, you bet both free na take or you start and it will go nowhere until the change has come from the very people who are making our policies and adapting our policies and enforcing our policies. Until that change has come from there. And that push now is true. It's society making me a pushy. So what I said, but these organizations, yeah, I can't join force with other organizations. They are champion, that division is still there. Because these organizations, some of them will belong to this group, the others will belong here. Even though the common sense of assessment here, they will put the division there because in favor abaya say abaya na otiso no abaya na otiso no oni sika bia sebe ebia eda ho odibu ma no, they all rely on bosiabo na minya bosiano bo na me ba na me unpopular na. Is that what you are trying to tell me? Me dem abu ma no say sebe akufo ado ba ye na kufu also amaye nyina free education, Ghana nya free education. Free education is it not going to be paid for? And where is the money going to come from? And that is what me I have said that there is nothing free. An abuse of our intellectuality. Why do you tell me say it's free? Whereby we are still going to pay for that position. So if you know him. Until say the pressure would still be mounted on a permanent and persistent basis. Now yet in your champion those causes, a simple petition can never change any cause. That was it.
And Eddie and Comono. Said you are one and or the Yamara Timmy, Amae, breakdown, Noah Abe Prim Baby, Yedri. After producer, over Freo Penino, na San Medica Cayano. Ye were Ghanaian professionals in the diaspora. Ye were Penny Baco and so on. Yadia Baco and Mims or Mano, a high yes, I got them say issue. Or my Penny Aye, or Timmy Sano. Ye were sanitation expert and so Germany, a doctor on sanitation. The person of my bare 2-3 minutes education be about Galapse solution. Now, we are the Biomatrophone up to moon. Emma, within 30 minutes, I can. Yes, so you are church, I have been in the Yahuno, baby, I go, I could do. I'm say producer, Fred, doctor. No. Once I offer doctor, and I'm say, Momo was so, Mama from US, Abia Santi, as also. Just in case I say Gaspora all the way, no size, it's true, Gaspora no size. Now, before, no. Me might here for Atias and answer me the information be a media mamma saying I may do man. We were 3 to 4 weeks. Gaspora will be off here, Ghana. Na Yakope and there may be Yakobo and there may be an Ediaba. I'm a program. No, I am more interested. Into the Gaspora will be out, but your Beba more than say every week you be on at the same time. No, your Bema more be programs no be yeah, you know that I know Edia to program no Edia to a friend say. Facebook and YouTube, especially Facebook. Na yadofo etimi ahwe. Na yako Ghana na so na yakope manema foforo ediaba. Na yaba minim say by the middle of next month na which is May no. Na yasa start ako life. Na ye di bibia asa ako send ye ko no. Ye ko holidays about 3 weeks to 1 month. Aba yaba ye nemo asa abeto aso. Yeso ba che dua ya na oye ne ho ye. Ye ko boabo ye ho atoto ne ma bi afa ne ma captions. Do now so if Ghana aba abe yes and be Gaspora bitimi akonanim ama yetie for near for now what me enjoy programs no better. Okay, you know, without wasting time, no. Yeah, my young friends say, let's call Dr. John Baptist all the way from Germany, the sanitation expert. Now my little bit solution about the Galamsey. My no AD nya you hunu baby I am fan. Doc, welcome, sir.
Yes.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm there.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay. Now we want to hear from you at least. The little education you can give us about Galamsey. Galamsey solution has been a problem in the country. And we don't know, the government don't know where to take and which action he has to take again.
Yes.
So you being a sanitation expert, we want
thank you
to give us a feedback.
And good afternoon, Chairman.
Afternoon, sir.
Yes. I just want to briefly come in and and talk about Galamsey. And before I come to Galamsey, let me thank you very much for the opportunity to be on your program. Yeah. So Galamsey, as we all know, it is a jargon. It is a local jargon in Ghana, which means illegal small-scale mining. Mining which is not regulated by law. That means people are just going to look for gold wherever they can find, and that creates a lot of problems in terms of our natural environment. So what I want to just say briefly is that Galamsey, as we know in Ghana, is a very serious problem. It's an environmental problem because it can create destruction, pollution of our natural resources, particularly our water bodies, and then our trees and everything. So this is an issue that is very important. It's very important for us to look at, and it is not surprising that the current government is looking at how to regulate this Galamsey operation in Ghana, and we have this concept of community mining, which is looking at how to regularize people who are in this sector, this Galamsey sector. So it is a complex problem. Yeah. And what I just want to say is that, if we leave this particular problem to politicians, they may not really help us much, because there are a whole lot of stakeholders. It is not only the political actors. We have for example, the chiefs. When you come down the ladder of a political system, we have the district chief executives at the various districts and all that.
Yeah, all involved.
So all these people are acting in a way to regulate this Galamsey operation. So what I want to say is that this is an issue which is very, very important. If care is not taken, we may be destroying our environment. And we all depend on the natural environment as human beings in order to survive. Yeah. So there are three suggestions that I want to bring on board. For example, how to address this Galamsey issue. One of them is that for us to be able to address this Galamsey issue, there should be strict enforcement of mineral law, because Galamsey is about looking for the gold, but in this case, they are looking for it in an illegal manner. So if the laws are strictly enforced, then it will be good, because people will be able to even go and do normal mining activities without destroying the environment. The second solution, I think, is that there should be a political will, because if there's no political will, it is difficult, because all the laws and everything, the natural resources are in the hands of the political actors, because they have to make sure that all our natural resources and everything are properly managed. So we need this political will. And this community mining thing, which has been implemented, is very good. But the implementation is the problem. I read about this, and I realized that some chiefs are agitating that this community mining is good, but it looks as if people will go behind this community mining concept, and they even try to do illegal mining. And I think that it is something that we can look at again. And lastly, one of the solutions I think we should look at is that there should be cooperation from the general public. People who are engaged in the mining, they should be made to understand that if they destroy the environment, there's nothing that will be left for them to go and look for gold. Even they themselves will have problems. So I think that it is a very important environmental issue that we have to look at. So I want to say that if there's an opportunity, we'll come back again and really talk about this Galamsey operation galamsey menace that is in the country. Because if we don't do that, we are going to spoil our water bodies, the habitat, that is the trees and the plants and all the animals that are in the forest. We are going to destroy them, different kinds of species, biodiversity loss, and all kinds of things. And then long health implications like kidney diseases and everything, because you are going to spoil the water bodies. And where are people going to drink water from? And it is a very serious matter. And if there's an opportunity, I would like to maybe come on board again to speak on this issue of galamsey.
Okay. Thank you very much, Doctor, for at least the little medication that you've given us. We will try. We will look at our timetable and then get a date that we will meet and talk about this galamsey issue. We will make it a program on its own. And then from there, we go to the real sanitation as well to see the sanitation aspect, and also we will talk about the galamsey. So we will look at our timetable and give you a specific date so that you can educate us about galamsey. Then we can see the health issues about it. And then, as you said, those are plants and everything, our environment. It is spoiling everything. Before we know, we will lose a lot of things as a country through galamsey. So, Doctor, we thank you for your comment and thank you for educating us about galamsey. As I said, we will talk to you behind the scene, and then we will see the appropriate date that we can fix for you to come and educate us about the galamsey. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you. Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome, Chairman.
Yeah. Thank you. That is Dr. John Baptist, a student. In Germany. He's still a student in Germany, has his doctorate degree in sanitation. I don't know, Eddie Home Commodore, I bet also know, Obana, my education about the galamsey issue. That is sanitation. Sani Mammy, anyway, and Yama, how man, papa. Now, Senator DIASPORA TV, and as a solution hour, we are trying to say, being professionals now, what abroaching, and that's two issues, no. Almost so near my almost, you know, my solution, no. Now, you acquire better show galamsey, for example, the area you name that, and then my baby acquire a better show, I beat me, a broken amount, you know, yet me see no grano, then you know, where your home teaches are waiting me at church, they don't acquire a better show. Many animal mutia me now, your form of me. Number no 0475 91 2082, and I say 04933 87016. Wait me a friend, you know, WhatsApp, and I say 04933 no see like so about your partner over fra. That's 0472 say producer the two screen so. Into which me a friend now so I drink and I said the war far topic in the honor acquire befa so I free say after 64 years, you know, they beat to me the way forward. They all say now you know a foot will be a crabby with him diama or my penny in a buy and so to me so I can myself. Be a telephone out to me or be a bit to me afraid. That's him now so watch the white game. Acquire over Faswa and I've said there is a partisan so I can be brave. They also work for home, baby. I bet me dear free piano. The bill that to not tear for net for also more to me at the my brain. Emma, a timid Mediana Acco. Come. Before then, no, send a back and I'm say, Quabra Subuatin or say, gotta have all the necessary resources for growth, but bad leadership, that is true. Greediness, selfishness, and wickedness have retarded the country's progress. That is true. So, minor, your resources in our Senate, the no more, you're penning for the idea, and penning for the idea, more minor, a true baby, Adria, and a year Kunkum Qualay. In I near ma, Yabruch for no say a fan of try there, a bedroom ribbon, a soon to transfer. Yana be faced because Yana year co pension, Yana yard better to o moment 200 year used to, and so be about so my own chinny pacro, and idiot no so our MIA. Producer, any panel ready, panel to so now ye teddy or no so, or Eddie MIA. And a macano, the Biama true for not to be able to me at China during your more than 10 years, about 30 minutes for the collapse, so be able to me at not during Nadia, Miss. Opening Pacho didn't be a free.
Okay, opening chairman, maybe Jeff near Jeff of Belgium.
Aquaba.
No bomb, my bass and program, I'm over here.
Thank you.
my idea because Jumana Mafato also because to enlighten Ghanaians, especially Ghana for them, very, very, very difficult. Now the difficult and they say who's a beginning, no, almost your friend is saying, I mean sending a pity and the no book knowledge in answer. You be sure and you say only penny to fear now to your community penny by sorry now on better as near the idea. It's only a money affect the knowledge of the youth. So on. And Yaba be do say, you know, am I a minor? I been community, but remember a friend said, Kofi Boache. And that's
yeah. COP Kofi Boache. Yeah, you are correct.
Hello.
Yeah, COP Kofi Boache. You are correct. Go on.
The speech no my any trace corruption there. Wadia to say Wagana.
Yeah.
Because say ketu media according to book knowledge, you know. Corruption say ketu ufo be 1 cedi. Will be so far 1 million. Nimina corruption.
That's correct.
So what you say?
Yeah, no correct.
Ain't you no obu baby say ye be crack say ya mean saying ye corruption, but to me not and yeah no na said that ye important and no develop nation ma be a home tom. But as a matter be American say krube ye a police krube say ya a police onim say police for did you 1 cedi na be should be 1 million near there as a police officer no. You have to act according to position na the amount. Nti kona ko chini pane. But yes I be one me ko chini pa ya me duani a media me hwe me yire ne me man me ho be kire me. Enti onye enti so betina TV so no kasa ansem na I think say one for professionalism amba na dwuma na o ye no because enti me mwa obi so befa na no kasa na oka ye ne tra no no so oba police adwuma ma ni obeya no beye because krom ha so we ba no ye police ni na odi bone ni ye si o mechewa bone ne so ne bechewa obeba bechew obechew ko no di office o wi a we na adwuma institution ni be keep cost so and you know on try some the professionalism beba police human because Ghana be in a police force or police Kroma police military need power over police because the 2 minutes of Monza police to make it minister and you know no say be omo ka book omo ko school adu intention obi no omo du no omo book mo adwuma no omo family practicals na enya adwuma enya say be honorable be afre say ye gya ni titi say ne o kana ni ye gya no it doesn't make sense ye ka say ye kon sadia Ghana enkoso enne enkoso tina brand ni na ebre because unimo bia na ultimate na Ghana unimo bia ultimate na Ghana.
Yeah. Jeff, my memory mo say the Kofi Boache cancer and because of your cultural system no I put you and my yama bia e because imagine say minimum bia police ni bia okochi obi ama sempeni for no kan no an mu kan na wanti on the oye na djuma wo wie no adenu dey no we mapa ohene na wo kru no ka che police no wan sine kru mu ha adenu dey no police no call transfer no one ready for that
and yeah but no need a problem and then who here see nya police ye man him for no here as minus because first wo could as na wo ko bi board ya ye do kwa himfie no hene na decide any police system himfie on yanko back to the olden days.
Now Jeffrey olden days to him for you to say him for no so corrupt corruption on your process for we could call him for him so corrupt you know na say kwesi ko na kwati ya solve problem
and na me can say no mu no do mu politics but say be ayen twin time but just maybe opinion you know
I understand.
I think those who get it in the wide view no almost on better as no be an opinion but that is what I remark on his feature or the man and I near Tosumi Mr. Patterson so wakasa baby you can Mr. Watana Krumache kuning a bruchira brabum Watana say kasa no kasa in that point so on because every cause has a root And the roots are the beginning. Beginning, no, me kasa or Rolling Time. Because Rolling Time, no, me to ko sunlight, koto creation, koto sunlight. And then the new generation, no more tosa man, no more sunlight tosa man. So on. But problem in I say, I ain't Ghana for ye one year, my ye so. Ye might ye one. Obi kwa Ivory Coast, no koto condensed milk at the back Ghana. Sa condensed milk no so a young boy in my time no. And my one area when you know bit me out on my line just because of condensed milk. If you Ivory Coast. Because of the way our modernizing, I say French for. So in Ghana is about time to embrace our own. Na mining then and enjoy political affiliation. Because political affiliation is not the option to move forward. So and to mess Ghana for so your friends saying Asante New Year, Kwapim New Year, Bono New Year, the person can move forward. I see a sector if you but I don't know your Nancy Ghana baby to coin. Not even beyond that. So but overall think crying Kumasi Unko North and Konko Unko Sampa side the Hong Kong the way amount for bread and so many cocoa dear bank crying. So quite on the first Lord pioneer move bread and a matter of time here in kind who boom, send a bear near Ghana will be an initial. Yes, so big bonny, I better so or ye a club in yan and not bonny in okay. It's all about education system. Your problem, Ghana problem in our education system. Me no me no your school. Ye na na ko school.
Me jawa Ghana problem. The overcoming na matches are there better now than Hoka.
Yes, and said, Mabo Mistro, Dr. Enso Kasai about Galamsey. Galamsey, no, young boy be a Nigana or best sorry say, on the Okwaku Rasa, Siasi, Nasasi Moon is no, and no question zoom, maybe. Because I'm penning for the Kofan Colano, and yet the Mumma to my into Yamoka. And a young boy, I walk to school, we are only my or my no. So, now the one is our partner. And so the Bako Bokron and Wako dance in some woman there, and will be taking our rich. And it is about time, say, youth, no, almost sorry. No more enough is enough to say, you at the power of my gun. Bibi and say, Bibi, I'm so penny partisan, I said. Revolution on yes it the emfa akotie emfa nkoko but kokoro betina de to abano ubetimi uto abani wie said bio kafa na nati so a enema bi nkoso a boys no mon sorry mun sikuru mun ko no won ko kan tese papa kom die nya ye to abama o se beye do enye na wo ye nti ye srew boy na enema mu ye kase ko sei nya ye wo Ghana no se say ye wise way of your friend said demonstration. So my wife being who said, "Yeah, no, me need but I have to push forward."
Okay, yeah, that's it. Now,
and I say, maybe last message to Nanani say, "Miss Rena say, Uncle sorry, baby, or Ghana."
Okay, that's it.
Near Tosumi, no, on 5 man to 2 years and son or Bekawako because in fear now, what you know. So even though when look political affiliation, no the near maybe to 2 years, no job or qua, a better man about it to us to send your penny parties kind of the man base.
Yes, that's it. Oh, penny, I was so puzzled. So be bar, so your best producer, best afano. I'm the Jeff on so I can be baby, or can't for an Indian, and also a bonnet of so any am I said you who need I'm so a cassette, partisan kind, some more kind. Open here talk about Galamsey and also no or my brief you not only be listening and also in the comment of what I want anything now and I'm so upon a tough and offering now police for the corruption and also a CPO Kofubachi and so kind of what can in our body in our tougher and also what am I Jeff that's and no contribution. Thank you. I'm saying I'll be about months yet on so patch on Tietia Muna, Yambra and Mr. Patterson intimate. Wrap up now in the young Medina and Quavi. But you didn't be a free.
We the people tell your family people.
Okay. Masa, I'm okay free.
And the
But okay free, wala no. Jina ye pa che oda network no ye. Am say producer. Hello? Producer pa che obetimi asa free no na wabaso. Na the network no am say. Oba am kan tie mu na ye ma bisa parties in wrap up. The last a year fe yan ko send maka no am say from today no you be 3 weeks to 1 month Diaspora TV live no the best suspend in Yako Ghana the Yakofa and Yama Bebre e the Aba na e the Abeshemi tino from today no am say the Aka na no every Sunday no you be mama we replay the programs ya man for request say ya mama must replay to be the boy no e the mama kopim say next week next month you know by middle of by 15th of next month you know you best start the life topic on next month you know so you the be and say oye oba ene omame emudi e na your responsibilities I was over no ya obu choose oba na omame and wa ma ye tira also omame na your responsibility and I say oba na your responsibility that the topic you the best start it emotion also the do ho a munyina na mo aba na e di ma no pa cha odi ni ba bia ka say free
Mr. Pacho, your family for watching, I'm Mr. UK.
Okay, Paul,
when you don't come from us, la ni munye akra because me nipi.
Okay.
And you can I say so that me get a balance to my tema di ya me da me.
Yes, okay. But not for
in case you no make tema dey say I'm say the comfort. Bia ya o kai no attack me. Na me get me blue me Minister of Education, also we are our education system so Ghana. Is what the question police in here. You know when you because police you know or that is school no and corruption again SRC or Homa in Toronto was or the police. Yes, then you get that even some of people buy a form of police in fire service in and so on a beauty party. It's in a buy for no that will not be already.
Oh yeah.
But the education system, the education system is good. On could you get it? Will be a financial police a demon, and I'm going to fight a demon. And that's what Lokata called this now on why they cannot. On why they something can have a different one. All could you be so good in any? If you're not self minister of education, no, I'm going to check it and fire a month for the results. They won't have their phobia back. They are to a farmer grana. That's why I can't make us do the buy and this is. All that now would say, yeah, you know that's about it. If you ever say, you know, corruption about from there, just beginning from class one, a player now to equal school. I attend that now here that you have to challenge them now, and turn away the who can not that we know beginning. I'm on my Ghana.
You just say, for watching all the way from UK. I'm saying, I know that so. Na yet here for Baba Quanam, you know, not you know, motivate me about not fear my Mr. Patterson, Arab, not fear it, but you know, here. Send an Americano, yeah, by the 15th of May, no, by the 15th of May, 15th of May, that's the middle of May, no, in short. You best start a live program. The topic I did was Oba and Oma. The Moody Henry was said, yes, I was a worker. Over which is true. The Moody and your responsibility, so was a worker. Now, which you sumo back one, no, my tira, which you woman, and that's what you sue. That's our topic when you can't MS so, and one would send baby very deep. I never be more AD in ya. You be in Abama, I won't go for I ever casting where I will. I mean, your guests I ever cast them when you're special. I'll move your counselors and Cassa. I'll move my mind to deep. Am I who? Be I was say, now I'm pretty busy and my baby a free. It's why I will tear me, no, better short to her. Now, they die for the bedroom more at the better Facebook. About 2 weeks before the time, the better Facebook come will be a higher way. Now, you have to a WhatsApp platform, so there will be a higher way. Now, there also will be a worker be an amount for them, then I just be a free. So I say, never be more AD. You say, Oba and a woman. You would your hand there was said, dear, so was a worker. Would your hand your real responsibility. Opa, and as all mammy. The DNT me my men a real responsibility. The DNT me partner was a responsibility. You know, the become one sem Yamayadova. Next month, the become one sem. A Sunday American and Sana Mr. Patterson Bebemono. Sunday last week, make a say, Ajunipa FM, I would so. You know, Monsuba Cambo Muna, program. so please fire a program no no more things also and then you know best started from May within the May no so no so no you better say na me and say Professor Atifa who is the NIA boss that's the identification authority the body and so on so no behind the schedule no so about Gaspora TV no be educated Ghanaians in the diaspora fire passport to some dual nationality some quite a so you identification card no Ghana passport no identification card no quite about so you see be na wabana or no so be educated na your questions be to me every service no so far no there yene Ahwenepa FM na so ebe adwuma together next month that's all from me no no be this our show you know more so this our show so be me fire program no but me say remember no quality be from Mr. Patterson producer na wa running up e dey amay na afi no e dey dwumadi no akọ yeah dey dwumadi no akoko it no say na make am say omo so no yeah kwabro so boat as politicians you allow the institutions to work and create as politicians some institutions to work no so need enya no say as kromo no hwe institutions no ye adwuma you know na ma na me bia kwa no Belgium yetimi na almost 1 year na any government and so bibia as institution ye adwuma bibia ko so kama ati Mr. Patterson yes sir epacho am say what the ekobia okay and yes no ya for the amount for kan and the officer obeka ato so no say tiefo tio adaroma
bebre befisa ankura bia akasa obia de ni obia ni hwa ne de eyi free mu a eyeye ebanyifo se tietia ene botoa na ye nyina ne se yetie na so pam na sabe ya nwene ne second na babia obia de ye di wura e ma ne fele gap bi no etimi awura that will be the solution to your mind. Now we have to consider ourselves as one people. Me tabia say they see because do one kasa ni nyina no eba besi mashase de na make say the very fabric moral aspect of our people and I touched no eba ho sabi de me nua ka police asem no no kre sabi akwai say institution na obi nyina adwuma yie but police ni na sabi ono ya yin so ye police ni no ehe no no ofri bae ofri Ghanaian society na mu the leaders na da bia ye tra ye bo omati omti se ni na no omufre they come from our own society onko ye police ni no oti say okoye police ni no na police ho no yakoso na duro bi ye ntiafe de wa beda ne de oda ne kakaye na politician no koye politician no oti say so usha the very fabric of our morals no and reflected to all the institutions and even onto the political leadership and that is where my problem is. My problem is that the whole country no say no it said yes said what doctor we are now doctor I diagnose you no who say we are the Ghana ni bie ni ho asesi ame no ka say one ne kan onya tema bi enka enkyere, which means that we've diagnosed our problems and we've seen where the problems are coming from. So said the program no esitia no say solution hour. So where do we find the solutions to these problems? With all due respect, let me recite Freeman Dyson. The quote to be okay. With respect to the PhD holders, I'm not looking down on anybody. What's the PhD system is the real root of the evil of academic snobbery. People who have PhDs consider themselves as priesthood, and inventors generally don't have PhDs. You see what he's saying? I say this to come say, society, every Tom, Dick, and Harry Diane has a role to play. most inventors, they don't hold PhD degrees, but they are the very people holding humanity at base. We should turn to be citizens, but not spectators, Yeah, I will say you play a role as citizens with that moral change, moral revolution. Because supposed to be by a bribe, proceed, one at the bribe, no man. And you mean I'm a man, and also are we not from the same basket? Am I not corrupting the policeman? And also corruption. We the people as a whole, no. When you have to define culture, I say culture. The definition of culture is simply defined as the way we do our things here as a people. The way we do things here. That's our culture. So it's the exhibition of our culture. And reflecting, the way we have modernized our culture. Let me put it that way. And reflecting to what we are seeing and what we are getting today. It may cause border esre ankunankunam biara. Your very fabric moral dignity is at stake as a nation, as a people. Because you go for Togo for na be police for Ghana. And you go for Zambia for na policy. It's our very own people. And they look at the reflection of society. And the laws are there. It's true. But why are these laws not being enforced? That's the question you ask yourself. Because maybe permit freedom. Watch it, they may call court a hazard. Or no so they may or no so fee say court crime in the corner. Sikana ye begging what is my pain and how do I gain? So if I can benefit something from him directly, why don't I take it, which would at least add some iota to my richness and let him go? But is that and only the society I perceive you're building now? It Ghana need the diagnosis of where our sickness is coming from. We know it already. Every day we come on air, we repeat the same thing. But at the end of the day, said the only solution our na canon. Charity begins at home. I said it from the beginning. We all let's start from here. Say me corner police is me ni bi na me dia mano. What the court no the me kwa fine. Of court to fine me a betia. I know say enye easy. Saying easier than done said you work because everybody want to enjoy the freedom and live in his comfort zone. I know, I understand it. But the law should have been made in a way said, Sebi, except Roma, Ukopaki Uka, na police chiwa. Unin say, police actually is a belt na mama, me fan ye 50 pounds. 80 police need me 50 pounds and your uncle police need to. My days are receipt, no, my go to 50 pounds, no, me go. So the laws are simplified. Eti yenya ye laws ni ye policies, and no encourage police for more kwan omo so ye dey. Eti because ye dey omo ye. Because the things have to, there's a lot of changes that have to come in our way. We have to overhaul your policies. Yeah, but there's no plagiarism in this. But if we don't want to, let's say as a minor, your course tonight, you next is something previous. Bien who are ye caught never true and amobia. Galam say na ye can't want them no. Yet only banning ba. One take Nimpenny Sembia said, ye afraid be galam say. You do hear anything like that? No. Minimum me call secondary school Ghana, me ye man Tigana galam sabia. Where did it come from? And Nasikana air panel, how is it even helping the minor as a whole? Ebi na America no. Eti no tambia no yeso so pro yeso na abedane kankan abebutu yenso. Excuse my language. Eti me pamucho bebre mate. Eti me da say ebe say ato aso. Eti Ghana we need moral change both institutions and individuals as a nation. Thank you.
Ghana we need moral change. Na said obi to kan le ehwe say be my institutions no so aye adwuma. Na police for no so no e wo say ti o mo ase o mo adwuma no mum e de ne. Isan say ya ba bia yifiri no o ya ade a say na we kan no na ahemfu twetwa wona mu politicians twetwa wona mu we twetwa wona mu ahwe ya adwuma bebo. Inti ni Ghana to so adwuma pe de ene police kura ye fa wa ibinimu kura to bi kotua ho bribe ene ade edi kofo bi sikadi ni ade na me na do mo wanya adwuma ede no akoya ma na adwuma na bo no ti ni nyina na ka ho bi ene ma o ma no yesa ti o ma no ye menu mienu se beto ato adwene ne ahwe se ne mba bi betesa ye kodi se ya se ne msa patese ne kofo aka no de ya ene ne che se ye withdraw se ye kokra bom ne emere wa program no ene ne ye beka ha ya because the case ye kwa ye ne ya ho be kire me da mo amofre na tiefo nyina ase ene se mo ma ye di djumedi akwa wi especially Mr. Patterson Jeffrey and Paul Boateng amofre so dem wa adwenche ba e mo aboba so enyina no so no be mo nyina mo ase say mo ba ma edi djumai say na maka no ya me ya adomo a Diaspora TV is going all the way to Ghana for 1 month ye ba middle of May no the programs live ebebremo ye call ni akọ more contents if Ghana near the aba Diaspora TV ama your programs no at me are better off. I say there's more room for improvement. It was it me improve your home. Yeah, you never be the quiet him. Now, your chief one year for yet me enjoy Diaspora TV better than now. Say the American, your bar, middle of May, no, put it on records. Your bar, the first topic I did air bar, I said, Oba, and oh, mammy. The moody hand the year was said, dear, so was a ocean. Oba, and oh, mammy. The moody hand one, choose one. And the year was said, yes, I was a ocean. Yet no baba, na ya penkofo a o mo se wo hu nim de o mo ne ebedi hu dwuma no na ye wi a sa akọ enim se ne no ka eda mo nyina ase se mo ne edi dwuma no enim se ne bebre enya bibi ato mo kotodwo mo a o betimi de aba mo bra o man no ho asem ene ne ya bedi dwuma se Ghana after 64 years no ye no ne ye de sa topic ni nyina no akọ awi ye ti ne ma Mr. Patterson ba ya o be samra se ni nyina o ade e ma ye no ye da ase body ono to no body ama ye including Dr. John Baptist, our or yes, sanitation expert or nutritional or Germany. We thank him also for what he has also given us. And there will be asked, Yamaya Domoa, the best here, and Diaspora TV and our program, a friend solution hour. Me, I did my dear chairman, Senemonino, Debiano, a friend chairman, was a footballer. When Yamenka will be out, on my home by Cotton said, the best sign, the best year, never try to agree. The winner said, oh, my bye.